First and last exercise of all daily performance of yoga is Shavasana. This asana is for relaxation. Technique. Lie flat on the back, place hands a little away from the eyes with palms up. Keep eyes and feet slightly closed. Stretch the legs out. Keep heels together and toes apart. Now close the eyes and breathe very slowly. Begin to relax each part of body. Breathe normally. Relax brain during breathing out. Direct your attention to the breathing, to the soul, and to the God. Retain this meditation for 10 to 15 minutes. Uttana Padasana. This asana is very useful for removing excess fat of the body. Technique. Lie flat on the back. Keep arms by the side of the body. Keep heels and feet together. Inhale slowly. Then lift the legs up slowly. Retain this position for 6 to 8 seconds. Hold the breath. Bring legs slowly down on the floor. Then exhale. Take rest for 6 to 8 seconds and repeat 5 times. This asana is good for abdominal muscles. This asana can be done in the opposite way too, by lifting head up, locking the hands and touching the knees with elbows.
Leg up and coming down, that's it. Yeah?
Pavanamuktasana. Technique. Lie flat on the back. Keep the heels of both legs together. Inhale deeply and bend the knee towards stomach and hold it with both hands. Raise the head above the ground and bring nose closer to the knee so that it touches kneecap. Exhale and press muscles of abdomen with thigh. This first do with right leg, then left, and finally 2 legs together. Each do 5 times. This asana cures diseases such as gas, constipation, appendix, piles, rheumatism, etc.
1, 2, 3, you tell.
Okay.
Halasana. Plow pose. This asana stimulates blood circulation. Technique. Lie flat on the back with the arms stretched by the side of the body, palms flat on the ground, legs together and keep them straight. Inhale and raise the legs up slowly. Inhaling and raising of legs up should be simultaneous. Do not bend knees. Do not raise the arms. Do not bend the back. When legs come up to 90%, exhale and at the same time begin lowering the legs over the head till toes touch the ground. Keep knees together and straight. Keep legs straight. Then breathe normal till the asana is completed. Do not breathe through the mouth. Let chin touch the throat. Hold this position for 10 seconds, then come back slowly. Do this 5 times. Sarvangasana technique. Lie on the back with the body fully stretched. Inhale and raise legs together. Raise legs, hips and trunk in a continuous movement until they attain a vertical position. Then support the back on 2 sides with both the hands. Keep the legs raised straight up. Breathe normally. Do this 10 to 15 minutes, then slowly come down without jerking the spine. Shirshasana, headstand pose. This asana is called the king of all asanas. Technique. Spread a blanket, fourfold or cloth on the floor and kneel on it. Interlock the fingers of the hands and put them on the floor. Then place top of the head on the clasped hands between elbows. Raise the legs slowly. Do this exercise patiently with caution. Keep the heels of the legs upwards in the direction of the sky. Breathe in the normal way, then slowly lower the legs. Breathe through nose, never breathe through mouth. For a support, beginners try near wall. There are 4 more similar techniques. Please see here the poses. After Shirshasana, doing Suptavadrasana will be good. 1, 2, 3,
Ready.
Padmasana. Before practicing Padmasana, lotus pose, practice of half lotus poses are necessary. Sit on the ground, spread legs forward, and place the left foot before anus, and place right foot on the left leg. Remain the pose for some time, and try the other foot. After that, try lotus pose by placing right foot on left thigh and left foot on the right thigh. You can do this asana also by placing left foot on right thigh and right foot on left thigh. This pose is best for meditation, so sitting long time shall be good. Sit in Padmasana, join the palms of the hands. Stretch the arms vertically up over the head. It is called Parvatasana. Sit in Padmasana and lift up the body with both hands on the floor. This pose is Uddita Padmasana. Padma Sarvangasana. Sit in Padmasana, lie on the floor, lift the body up as in Sarvangasana. Breathe normally while doing Padmasana. Vajrasana. When legs at the knees, place heels at the sides of anus in such a way that thighs rest on the legs and buttocks rest on the heels. Support the whole body on the knees and ankles. Breathe normally while performing this asana. Sit very straight. This is a simple pose and one can hold this asana with ease as long as possible. This only asana I can do after meals for a good digestion. Purnamana Vajrasana or hair pose. Sit in Vajrasana and raise the hands up joining the palms. Slowly bend forward and touch nose and hands on the floor. Slowly inhale and return to the position. Then exhale and bring back the hands to rest palms on the knees. Repeat this 10 times. Supta Vajrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. Exhale and bend to backside and rest head on the floor, bringing face to backside. Breathe normally in this asana. Do this 3 minutes. There is another method of doing this asana by keeping feet at sides and head straight. Cat posture, Marjarasana. The starting position is on all fours, the body supported on the floor by the palms of the hands, fronts of the lower legs and fronts of the feet. Hands are placed at the shoulders with fingers forward. Arms are locked at the elbows and vertical. Thighs too are vertical. Form a right angle with the lower legs. Knees are kept together. Cat posture has 2 parts. In the first part, breathe in and lower the back, lifting the head up and back. The body between shoulders and hips is lowered as far as possible without bending the arms. Hold this for 6 to 10 seconds. And in the second part, breathe out slowly and at the same time hum the spine upwards. Bring the head down between the arms which stay immobile. Exhalation will make it possible for you to pull the abdomen well in towards the spine. Hold for 6 to 10 seconds. Repeat this 3 times. Tiger pose. Stand in cat posture. Inhale. Take one leg to backside and bring the feet up to the body level. Bend the knee up. Now exhale and bring the knee forward through the space between the 2 hands and touch the nose, bending the head. Then slowly return. Repeat this 5 times for each leg. Surya Namaskarasana. Technique. Stand erect. Keep the arms by the sides. Keep the heels close together. Keep some gap between the feet. Raise both the arms. Slowly bend forward at the waist. Keep knees stiff and firm. Legs should not bend at the knees. Also, do not let the arms bend at the elbows. Touch full palms on the floor. Padahastasana. Stand straight and inhale. Slowly exhale and bend forward at the waist and touch the knee with nose. Do this 5 times. Nadarajasana. Technique. Stand erect with both legs straight. Keep the arms straight by the sides and look straight. Bend either leg at the knee and raise it backwards. Hold the foot with corresponding hand. Stretch the other arm with the opposite direction and look straight in that direction. Hold the position for 10 seconds. Repeat it 5 times for each leg. Simhasana. Bend the legs from the knees and bring them on the back side. Sit on the heels. The heels must be on both the sides of the hips. Place the right palm on the right knee and the left palm on the left knee. Begin exhaling through the nose and mouth, stretching the tongue out from the mouth. Exhaling should be completed when the process of stretching the tongue out from the mouth is completed. Do not breathe now. Keep the trunk erect. Stretch all the facial muscles and widen the eyes in such a way that the face appears frightening. Look straight. Do it 3 times. Anandasana. Lie on the left side, right leg lying along the left leg and resting the left side of the head on the palm of the folded left arm. Now exhale and bend the right knee, catch the toe, and now slowly inhale and straighten the right leg and right arm vertically. Repeat to the either side, each side 10 times. Bhujangasana. Lie on the stomach, let the head rest on any cheek. Bring the palms beneath the shoulders on the both sides. Let the tips of fingers be at the edge of shoulders. Elbows should be folded upward, closer to the body. Keep the heels together and the toes flat on the floor. Breathe normally. Then straighten the head and tilt it slightly backward. Inhale slowly. Raise your head and chest upwards. In this position, your both legs should be stretched together. Then look up into the sky and hold your breath for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat it 4 times. Vakrasana. Sit on the ground with the legs stretched out. Place left leg near the right knee, stretching out the left hand behind the back, with the palm of the hand flat resting on the ground. Then press the left knee with the right arm and put the palm on the ground. Keep the waist erect. Exhale and look as far as backward as possible. Inhale while head is in normal position. Turn the head 8 times to the direction. Practice this asana for 6 times each for both sides. Kamalasana. Sit on the heels in such a way that the knees are about 30 centimeters apart. Then slowly straighten to stand on knees. Put hands on the waist. Gradually bend the back from your waist and neck. Bring hands to back and put the palms on the soles of your feet. Inhale while standing on this pose. With practice, increase the ability to stay in this asana longer. Practice it 3 times. Lie on the stomach, bend the knees and reach back and firmly grasp the left and right angles with the right and left hand respectively, thumbs and fingers of the same side. Pull the angles strongly, lifting the thighs and chest off the floor and balancing on the stomach. The feet are pulled higher than the head and the body is bent into a bow shape. Inhale while you are in this position. Hold the pose for 10 to 20 seconds. 2, 3. Asana. Sit on the floor with legs stretched straight in front. Bend the trunks forward and hold the legs with the palms for touching the knees with nose. Exhale while bending to touch knee. Let the elbow touch the floor. Remain in this asana for 5 seconds and in advanced stages up to 30 seconds. If this can begin from lying position, it shall give more strength. Janushirasana. Sit on the ground, place left heel pressing hard near the left groin. Keep the right leg stretched and straight. Hold the right foot with hands. Exhale and draw the stomach in. Lower the head slowly as now showing. Place the forehead and chin on the knee. Do this 5 times for both legs.
3.
Chakrasana. Lie flat on the back, draw the legs in till the heels are close to the hips and the soles touch the ground. Bend the arms at the elbows and place them on the ground on either side of the head. Raise the body from the waist to the hind part of the head and breathe in the normal way. Tilt the head backwards as far as possible. Keep the hands straight. Keep the body steady. Do not shift either the arms or the legs from their positions. Raise the back as far as it allows it to do. Do it 1 time for 1 minute.
Okay.
Pranayama, deep breathing. Pranayama is a special form of breathing exercise technique. Sit down on the floor either in Padmasana, lotus pose, or Sukhasana, or half lotus pose. Hold the spine, neck, and head absolutely erect. Look forward straight at the level of eyes. Now exhale slowly through both nostrils and simultaneously push stomach inwards. That is, contract the abdominal muscles to expel air from lungs. Keep exhaling till all is expelled. Having exhaled, hold yourself in that position for a second and then slowly start inhaling through both nostrils. Inhale as deeply as you can by stretching out the abdominal muscles. Yes, expansion of the stomach with inhalation should be gradual and rhythmical, not abrupt and fast. Continue this 15 times. Anuloma Viloma, alternate breathing. This pranayama must be carried out very carefully, and to begin with, the full cycle should not be repeated more than 3 times. Heart or lungs or blood pressure patients should refrain from doing this. Sit in the Padmasana, Sukhasana or Ardha Padmasana. Place index finger of the right hand in the center of the forehead between the eyebrows. First exhale slowly, then close the right nostril with the thumb and inhale through the left nostril, counting 4 heartbeats. Hold to a count of 16, then open the right nostril while closing the left with the middle finger. Exhale through the right nostril to a count of 8 beats. Keeping the finger in the same position, inhale through the right nostril, counting 4 beats. Then hold the breath to a count of 16 before exhaling through the left nostril, counting up to 8. This forms the complete cycle. Do this 3 times.
3.
Astriya Pranayama or bellows. Blood pressure and heart patients should not do this pranayama. Technique. Close right nostril with the thumb and breathe through left nostril 10 times. Then inhale through both nostrils and hold breath for 30 seconds and exhale normally. Then do this by closing left nostril as earlier. Do this 3 times for each nostril. Cleansing breath. Sit in Padmasana or lotus pose, Ardhavartasana or Sukhasana. Now inhale, then hold breath. Then exhale through the gap between the lips and bend forward and touch nose on the floor. Now, close the eyes and pray for good health. Then lie in Shavasana. This is the end of the program. I hope you enjoy the program.
3